What if everything you believe makes civilization safe disappeared tomorrow? No electricity, no internet, no emergency services, no supermarkets, no law. Sounds like a movie, but history has already shown us how frighteningly close humanity has come to exactly that. And the most terrifying part? The next disaster might not begin with an explosion, but with a single unnoticed event that spreads faster than anyone can stop it. Could it really happen again? Let's find out. 1. The thin line. Every morning, billions of people wake up assuming the world will function exactly as it did yesterday. Water flows from the tap. Food waits on supermarket shelves. Hospitals save lives. Money exists only because everyone agrees it does. But civilization is far more fragile than most people realize. Experts often compare society to a giant tower built from thousands of interconnected systems. Remove just one, and the entire structure can begin collapsing. History proves this isn't imagination. Entire civilizations have disappeared. Empires that ruled the world became nothing, more than ruins buried beneath the earth. But if they fell, what makes us think we are different? And that's only where the story begins. 2. When the lights go out. Imagine tonight, at exactly 8:17 p.m., every light goes out. Your phone loses signal. The internet disappears. ATMs stop working. Traffic lights freeze. Within hours, panic buying begins. Within days, food shortages appear. Hospitals switch to emergency generators. But fuel doesn't last forever. This isn't science fiction. In 2003, a massive blackout affected around 50 million people across parts of the United States and Canada after a chain of failures in the electrical grid. Much of the system was restored within days, but the event showed how quickly modern life can be disrupted. Now imagine something much larger. What happens if power doesn't return? How long before fear replaces order? 3. When panic spreads faster than viruses. Humans don't always fear danger itself. Sometimes we fear what other people might do. During emergencies, rumors can spread faster than facts. Social media can amplify confusion. Empty shelves can trigger even more panic buying. The early months of the COVID-19 pandemic showed how quickly uncertainty could affect daily life across many countries, while communities also displayed remarkable acts of cooperation and resilience. The rush for certain supplies became a vivid reminder of how fear influences behavior. Psychologists call this herd behavior. When people see others panic, they begin panicking too. But here's the terrifying question. What if the next crisis is far worse than anything we've experienced before? 4. The invisible enemy. Some of history's greatest disasters couldn't be seen. Viruses, radiation, contaminated water, toxic air. In 1986, the explosion at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant released radioactive material across parts of Europe. Many nearby residents had no idea they were walking through invisible danger. No smell, no warning, no obvious sign. Sometimes the deadliest threats aren't the ones you can see. They're the ones you never realize are there until it's too late. But there is another danger, one created entirely by humans. 5. When technology turns against us. Today, almost everything depends on computers, power stations, airports, banks, water treatment plants, hospitals. Imagine waking up to discover that a massive cyberattack has disabled critical infrastructure across multiple countries. Experts have warned for years that cyberattacks on essential systems are a real risk, and governments regularly strengthen defenses against them. Could one coordinated attack create widespread disruption? No one knows for certain, but the possibility keeps security experts awake at night. And if technology failed, would we even remember how to live without it? The next possibility is even older and impossible to stop. 6. Nature doesn't care. Earth has survived asteroid impacts, supervolcano eruptions, massive earthquakes, and enormous tsunamis. Around 66 million years ago, an asteroid impact is widely accepted as a major factor in the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs. Could another large asteroid strike Earth? Yes. Space agencies around the world actively monitor near-Earth objects, and while no known large asteroid is expected to hit Earth in the immediate future, the long-term risk is not zero. Most scientists agree the chance in any given year is very low, but low probability doesn't mean impossible. The real question isn't whether nature is powerful. It's whether humanity is prepared. 7. The greatest fear. Perhaps the greatest fear isn't disaster itself. It's uncertainty. Not knowing. Not understanding. Waiting. History is filled with moments when ordinary people believed tomorrow would be normal, only to wake up in a completely different world. Wars, economic collapses, pandemics, natural disasters. Each began as another ordinary day for someone. Could the next turning point already be approaching? Or are we simply repeating the same cycle every generation? No one truly knows. And maybe that's what makes fear so powerful. Conclusion. Fear can protect us. It tells us when danger is real. It pushes us to prepare. But fear can also control us, especially when we let imagination replace evidence. History teaches an important lesson. Humanity has survived disasters that once seemed impossible. Again, and again, and again. Yet every generation faces new threats that previous generations never imagined. The question isn't whether another crisis will come. It almost certainly will. The real question is, when it happens, will we face it together? Or allow fear to become the disaster itself? So let me ask you, what do you think is the biggest threat facing humanity today? A cyber attack? Another pandemic? Artificial intelligence? Climate-related disasters? Or something we haven't even discovered yet? Share your thoughts in the comments, because the next chapter of history might already be beginning. If you enjoyed this documentary and want more true stories, unsolved mysteries, and history's darkest secrets, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload.